Hey guys, welcome to episode 14. I was considering taking episode 13 and making a part 3 and going back to doing the deep sea thing with you guys, but I went ahead and did it without you. I got some sponges, I got some blocks of iron, which I cannot use because I can't change it back into ingots, so it's just chilling there. There were no chests, and my inventory was already full from the last two waypoints. So I kind of just grabbed a little bit of the prismarine, and I grabbed whatever drops were from the guardians and stuff. But there wasn't really anything there. But I kind of feel like I missed something, like one of the rooms were like closed off or something. And I want to further investigate, and I want to do more in the Nether, kill the Wither, or kill the Ender or skeleton. Maybe find the Ender portal, go to the Twilight, but we need, like, better armor. We need better armor, we need better weapons. Actually, my sword's pretty good. The durability could be better, but the sword itself it's significant. It's significant in this stage of the game. I think it's 10.34 attack damage. That puts that right above diamond, because I think diamond is 8 or 9. I think it's 8 attack damage for a diamond sword. This is right above diamond, and it has fractured, which increases the damage. Reflect, that if I get hit, they take damage, and then crude, I think, increases the damage to unarmored things. So this is significantly better than a diamond sword compared to our armor, which is, I don't even think, up there with iron. So we're gonna work on. As you can see, I cleared out a spot. My inventory's prepped. We're going to work on making the blast furnace and the Tinker's Construct smeltery. That's the goal of the episode. I'm probably going to dismantle all this and put the smeltery right here. Maybe not. I might take out these sections of the wall maybe and make it a 5x5. We'll see how it goes. It's definitely going to go in here on this floor somewhere. I might even like dig out here and put it behind the staircase maybe. And then leave the armor things here and get rid of this. We'll work it out. I don't want to waste too much time talking. Let's get to it. So first things first, I want to get some steel cooking up. So we need a blast furnace to do that. And to make the blast bricks, I need hardened nether sludge, bricks, and heating elements. The heating elements you guys seen before. But I'm gonna do it again because I saved stuff to do it one more time, so we can do it together. Does it take, is it hemp fiber or string? Or doesn't it matter? Doesn't matter, so we'll use string, because I can get string really easy. Actually, I can get hemp fiber really easy now, too, so that's a bonus. So we're gonna get the last filament cooking up. I did all the prep work and just left one of each crafting to do, so we didn't have to, like, sit here forever doing that stuff. So let's blaze powder, string, and redstone is how you do the filament in the regular cauldron. I was doing more grout so I can make the smeltery a little bit bigger, but we're probably not going to worry about that. That was just like, while I was messing around, I figured I might as well have something cooking. So we'll throw this stuff in here, let it cook into bricks, so I have a couple more bricks. And to make the nether sludge is another recipe that we can do. I think I figured it out that I did the nether sludge is in here. I think I just need one more set, so 4 of these and 1 of these, and that will cook up our last nether sludge. So, and then to get the nether sludge, you need hellfire dust, and you need potash. Potash, I've been using sawdust in the stoked crucible, because it's just like the most economical thing. It's the only thing sawdust is good for. Like, literally, sawdust is complete garbage, except for that particular recipe, so I've been using that instead of using wood. It takes more of it, but I have plenty. So, the potash and that makes the sludge balls. You make 4 sludge balls into this another sludge brick, and then you just pop it in here, and it does its thing. And we need a total of I don't remember. Let's see, 4 per 9. I need 36 of these. So I think this will give me 30 when these are done, and then the last 2 will be over there. In which this is a little bit of a lengthy process, but that's why I did the first 16 off camera. Trying to be economical because I can't time jump and stuff. I should kill that Enderman, but I'm not gonna. Not today. You guys know how to get the Hellfire stuff. You throw it in this, and you don't have to worry about gas. I don't think at all. If you're powering it from the side, you can get gas to spawn if you want them to. If you don't power this, for anybody that'd be interested in having gas in their world, that's how you can do that. Now, I was thinking of a way to maybe automate this, and I don't really know of a really good way. I was thinking of maybe, like, put a block placer, a hopper, and a piston. I'd put a piston in the back, and probably a sticky piston behind the block placer. And then a hopper would have to go, like, right here. So then the block placer would be 2 blocks away. It would place the block in front, and it would push this block in. And then when it was finished cooking, the piston in the back could push the brick forward, knocking the item out, dropping it into a hopper, and then the block placer would place the next one. And I'd have to set up, like, a redstone pulse and clock and stuff, in which it's very doable. It's very, very doable, but I don't know how much I'm actually going to need this in the future, so I'm not too concerned with automating it. I might do it. I mean, if I do, I'll probably make it its own episode, because I think maybe there will be people out there that want to know how to do that, because in this particular mod pack, I don't see too many easy ways of automating something like this, because you don't have a lot of logic controllers and stuff, and my redstone game is not very strong. Like I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like, I am by no means sufficient in redstone and logic kind of stuff. Like, I like to believe, like, real life logic. I'm like at the top of my class. Like I'm not very smart, but when it comes to common sense, I kind of believe that I'm there. But I need 4 more. That's fine. So I'm gonna need 4 more of these bricks. Each one gives me 2 sludge, so I'm gonna need 8 and 2. That's gonna be kind of a pain. Oh well. Like I said, having to do 10 of these isn't as bad as having to do 36 on camera. So I did alleviate a lot of the grindiness. And while we're waiting for that others to cook up, I think I'm gonna run in and grab the bricks I need, which I already cooked those up. So let's go into here and grab our bricks. I already cooked them up, so I think I have 36. Like, I don't particularly remember 26. Well, that's not good. That means I need 10 more of those, too. Wow, maybe I didn't math right, or I didn't finish crafting. I didn't finish crafting them. We're all right. So, I need 10 more of these guys. That gives us 36 of those. And this should be at least half done. Yay, it's at least half done. Alright. So then we can do 2 more of these while those other 2 are cooking up, and we'll have our blast furnace. So, all in all, 9 minutes deep, made a blast furnace. We probably saved about 20 minutes of crafting, so I'm not too upset about it. This is probably not ready yet. So close. Hurry, 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 hurry. You're making me look bad. What are you doing? I really want to go slaughter that Enderman. My malicious intent will have to wait, because steel armor is more important. Plus, I don't think I need too many drops from an Enderman right now. I mean, I got Enderman heads, I got a couple pearls, so having a little extra wouldn't be bad, but Ender IO should be not too far off. So when that happens, I can set up Enderman farm if I need to. So 9 of these. I think these are in the corner. And then these are like this. Yay! And that should give us 27 of these and give us the quest. So, I don't think I did any quests off camera. Unless I got something weird through the Prismarine thing. But we have a blast furnace. Now, I can take this, and I can grab my special engineer's hammer, and might as well grab a stack of iron and a stack of coke, because we're going to do an entire stack. Which I think, I was watching that, The Only Bentley guy, which he's, like I said, he did this about 6 months ago, and he went and confiscated a bunch of the rails from the Mesa biome, and I was like, that's actually kind of smart, because I had some, and I did melt them down, but I mean, I could have got a lot more. Now, his mod pack, it has a little bit of a difference. Like, when he mines iron, he only gets nuggets, and which I don't know if they changed that. Like, I checked my thing to see if there's any updates, that there wasn't, so I don't really know what's going on with that. But his thing is, you have to get nuggets to clumps and then eventually get iron. And this way, it's like, the way I'm doing it is like completely different. So, that's kind of cool. Like, it makes it a little bit easier on me. There's some things in his mod pack that are harder than mine, and there's some things in his mod pack that are easier than mine. So, I mean, all in all, so he can't be a complete reference, but he is pretty good at this, like, this particular mod pack. He's not doing half bad, if I give praise where praise is due. So let's start out by doing this. I think I should do like I don't want to do a 4-1, because then it's not going to be centered. And that's not how I do things. It's got to be centered, right? So let's go and see, what exactly do we need for the smeltery, for the quest? Mechanical age, tools and armor, there we go. So I need the controller and a tank. So that's what I need to get the quest. So the controller, I think, is a furnace shape. And the tank, I think, is furnace shape with a piece of glass. Yay! I do a lot of, I enjoy Tinker Smeltery quite a bit. Like, I think it's a little overpowered, and I think it can kind of make a game a little bit off-balanced, I guess. But, I do like it, so I kind of just roll with it. Now, we're gonna need drains, which I think is just these. I'm thinking 4 of them. So we can do 1. No, bad drain. 1 and 1, and then 1 and 1. And I think that'd be reasonable. You think I would put some in the front, but I don't really know if I want to work so much on the front, because it's gonna be a little crowded to have like the basins and stuff here. So I think I'm just gonna work on it mostly on these sides. So I'm gonna take this guy out, and I'm gonna take this guy out. And we're going to use the porcelain ones for this. And I know in some mod packs you can't interchange these, but I think the drains and stuff are fine. And I kind of want to keep it looking pretty. So we're going to try to keep it even at least. So then, you know, don't have like one side white, one side black. I mean, I'm down with the whole yin-yang, but not inside my base. So, now I want to do two... Do I want to do two basins? I mean, I guess I could. Yeah, we'll do two basins. I mean, it's probably overkill, but we'll go ahead and do two basins. You can't do a porcelain basin. Why? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's always been like that or it's this mod pack, but you can't do a porcelain basin. It just isn't allowed. I never go with the porcelain melter. Like, I always go straight to this one because I think it's just superior. So unless I absolutely have to use the porcelain melter, that's the only time I use the porcelain melter. So we're gonna do this, and that should complete the structure. Okay, I guess the tank isn't integrated because it's not too high, so that's fine. We can remedy the situation. So I do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and now it should be working. Okay, so we're good. Okay, so now we can still weasel our way around here, and we have spouts on 2 of the sides. I was wondering if I should move these to the front section, or I don't know. It's fine. I think we're going to turn the rest of these into bricks and just build it up to the ceiling, I think. Or at least as high as we can get it. The higher, the better. So let's get rid of this torch. We have 32, and that's 4 3s is 12 is 24 to get to the roof. So that's what we're going to do. Can I... Oh no. Well, that's not good. Do I have something stupid I can waste? Actually, I don't really want that in my smeltery. Okay, that works. So let's do this, and then we're gonna do this, and then this will be 24. Why do I keep messing up? I think this will do a pretty significant smeltery for this mod pack. I think this is probably more than adequate. So it will be fine. Still kind of wish. Can I push it back one? Like, could it be like a 3x2? So like I can. Let's do it. Yeah, it'll be a little smaller, but it'll give me a little more room in the back, and I kind of like it that way. And then I can always like put it up through the floor, higher up, and I don't think it'll interfere with anything. But either way, I mean that's still a pretty big smelter. It might be a little smaller than I'd want for this mod pack, but it's still a pretty big one. So we can do this, and then can put this and this, which I was wondering if I should do 2 of these, but I don't think so. I think 1 is fine. Do that, and then we can plop these guys back, and it'll be a little bit less crowded looking. And it still gives us 1, 2, 3, 4 by 2. 4 by 2 by 3 is 12, 24 spaces. So that's pretty good. I can live with that. Okay, so now we have that running. Let's, what can we do? We can put this guy down, because he's going to be exclusively for ingots, which I might make a redstone clock and something underneath here to do all that, but I really don't see me using it that much, not in this mod pack. I mean, but then again, you never really know. I'm gonna make a chest for these, I think. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's claim our copper chest. which is awesome because I was just talking about making a chest for these. So we'll use that one. I don't have room over there anymore. I can't put them up there because they won't open. So, and I have plenty of storage space. So we'll leave that like that. Now, do I want to do something like this? I mean, that looks kind of cool, right? I was going to do slate, but I think this will tie it into the room better. So let's grab, see if we can get some more of that terracotta. I think I have some more made. 3. I have 3. That's not enough. It's not enough! So let's do that. Let's grab like 11 of those, I guess. And let's chisel our zigzag pattern right here. And now we can finish that off. And this will kind of tie it into the room. It was either going to be this, or it was going to be the stone pattern. And I think, like, on this side, the stone pattern would look cooler. Actually, I think all around the stone pattern would probably look cooler, but I don't know. I think I'll stick with this for a while. If I decide I don't like it later, I'll take it out and change it. Not that big of a deal. And now we need some lava to kick it off. In which this is, like, a really good thing. I'm not sure, like... I'm not sure what their rules are with what you can melt in here. Like, I know it said, like, you can't do this, you can't do that, but I think I'm going to try putting the blocks of iron in here, because they have very little use to me if I can't melt them, because I can't break them down. So let's see. Block. Iron. Not that. So, you can turn iron into it, but you can't turn it into iron. And you can... It looks like you can use the smeltery. I can use the blast furnace and turn it into blocks of steel. And then the blocks of steel, I can turn into ingots. And that seems a little safer than taking the chance of losing all that iron. But I do want to test and see if iron can melt in there. Actually, I probably have iron nuggets. That can even be cheaper. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. Let's see if this will do iron. Which also makes me wonder if I can melt down some of the iron tools that I couldn't melt in the crucible in here. So if you look in this thing where I have the steel weapons and armor and stuff, I have a bunch of iron stuff as well, which I think we're going to try to melt that down. Here, yeah. It's, the throwing knives I was thinking about keeping. That's a cool range weapon, but my bow is pretty awesome. Oh, it works. Alright, so it works. It won't do steel shovels. Won't do... Oh, I should have known that. It will do these. That's good. So I don't have to let them go to waste. I want to keep the knives because they can be used as a tool as well. So, like, I'll have... I have one in my backpack. You can use it to sharpen sticks with the dungeon tactics. I did a little bit of research and into dungeon tactics and stuff. And they to try to figure out what that block was on top of the tower. And I watched like a 45-minute video, and the guy talked about literally everything except for that. And I'm like, well, okay. So I just wasted all that time. I learned a couple of cool things, which is nice, but that wasn't really my intended purpose. But, okay, so that's going to do that. And I think I'll put the blocks of iron in there, because I would rather have... It's going to take forever to turn that into steel. Like, ingots take a really long time. So, like, this is going to take... That'll take even longer. So, might as well melt it down, turn it into ingots, do a stack of ingots rather than do 18 iron ingots in block form. What do we have? 6 ingots and 2 nuggets, and this will give us 18 more, give us 24 ingots and 6 nuggets. When I say 2 nuggets, it'd be really cool if I could make a cast of the bronze coin and just make a bunch of bronze coins. Not that it really matter, because there's nothing that I really need from that thingy, but it would be kind of cool. So let's go back into here and let's dump out a bunch of this stuff that we're not going to need anymore. I'm probably going to go through a bunch of this and see what I can get rid of. By the way, pyrite is iron and sulfur. So I was right. I looked it up because, you know I said that and I was like, what if I'm wrong? Then I'll feel like a jerk. So I looked it up and pyrite is a gold-colored rock called fool's gold that is iron and sulfur. So I was right, and I'm pretty happy about that. Not very often that I get to say that I'm right. Actually, I can say it all I want, but it's not very often that I'm right about saying I'm right. Anyways, so we got pretty much the big things down. So I wanted to just kind of like rush through some of the smaller things. So this appears to be finished. Like, there's nothing else here. That's great. Tools and armor's done. Now, I didn't get a check mark for the Stone Age, but there's nothing else here. So I don't really know what that's all about. Could just be like a bug or something. Nothing big. We got an anvil from the Dungeon Tactics Tower, so we might... I have an anvil. Like, it's right here. I think it's because it's slightly damaged. It doesn't count. That's probably what it is. So I'll probably end up having to make one anyway. So we're just going to avoid that quest until probably the very last. The light block sounds cool, but I don't really need it. The crucible we have, I just have to mine it up. We have an iron chest, I gotta mine it up. So let's do those 2 things. We can get the steel. I want to make this magnet. So let's make the magnet. This is from Pickle's Tweaks, which I'm not really too familiar with that mod, but I hear good things about it. What did I need? Iron, redstone, and ender pearl. Iron, ender pearl, and redstone. That's a little more redstone than I needed. But that's fine. So let's do magnet. Now, I said I wanted to get into the bees mod, but there's a lot of stuff that needs power in that, and I don't... Like, I have a clear-cut way now that I'm pretty sure I can get power. Like, the only thing that would be stopping me is getting copper wire, I think. And I think that's now possible that we have this. So we might look into that, but I want to try to follow the quest line because there's a good bit of this mod pack that I've already done that I am ahead of the game. So like an iron chest, for instance. I've had that like 6 episodes ago. So I mean, I'm a little bit ahead of the game. The Crucible, I had an unfired one like probably 7 or 8 episodes ago. I'm glad that a gold backpack counts as an iron one, because if I had to make a second one, that'd be alright, but I really didn't want to. This must be one of the sturdy ones. Get down the stairs. Yeah, he was a special one. That's why he took so many shots. I usually kill him in 1 or 2 shots. Alright, so now we got a pretty significant amount of quests to claim. We have our Crucible, in which will put us at Soul Forged Steel, which I haven't looked into too much, so we're just gonna ignore that and move on to this. We got our iron chest complete. We got the portable crafting table like a million episodes ago. We have an iron backpack, which gives us a useless loot chest. And now we're down to a metal barrel, and I think this is the Tinker's Tool Rack, maybe? So let's see if we can actually get anything from our tool thing, which I did check, and it doesn't say there's anything wrong. Like, it doesn't say there's an update or anything. So whatever's going on is either, like, a personal conflict with my computer or something else. Like, I'm not really sure. So it is what it is. Now, times 13? Times 13 saturation? That's incredible. I don't know if I'll ever use that, but hey. I kind of wanted to look into doing some of the food stuff, but I think instead of doing that, I'm thinking like every episode, I'm just going to do like one new food. And considering this episode's 30 minutes deep already, and I have these things that I want to get rid of, we're going to do the fish bit any jerkies as our food of the episode. So, a real simple one, and we're just going to do all our fish bits into jerky, which is a whopping 4? I think not. Yeah, I have 12 of them, so there is more. We're going to go ahead and chow down on one of those. And we'll put this in the cooked meat cupboard. And I think the iron rations will probably be cooked meat, too. I think what we need is a bit of heat. I think that's what we're missing. So let's grab us a bucket. And we'll get some lava. And I know I can do this with like coal and stuff, but I don't mind. 64 for one bucket of lava, that's pretty good. I really don't mind making a one bucket lava run to save me a bunch of time of cutting coal into pieces. So let's see. Where do I put this? I think I put this in the spice cupboard. Yeah, there's my bits of water. So now let's go back and finish making our fish jerky. There's really not too many things for this. Like you can take the bits of fish and bread them. But I still only got 4. Why did I only get 4? What's the recipe for that? It must be like more than 1. Oh, it's probably like 3 nuggets. Alright, that's fine. But this is a good cheap food that, you know, keeps us having a variety. And then I'll figure out a different one for next episode. Like, these are all the ones we can make right now. With the stuff that we have linked in all these cupboards. So I'm thinking like the next next episode that we have packed full of quests, I'll do like this tasty sandwich because that's real easy and already there. But I do want to check out like different egg ones, flour ones, sugar cane because I have a lot of flour and sugar cane. I got acorns I could turn into flour, stuff like that. But for now, I think we're gonna work on making some of these different things. The forestry manual would be kind of cool, but I think we're going to focus on the different things I want for this stuff. So, I need, let's see, the preservation chamber, 3 redstone, 2 iron, and a redstone comparator, which is quartz, which I just happen to have. So quartz, redstone. Why do you do that? I don't want... I only want 64. I don't need 3 stacks of redstone. Okay, sticks. Smooth stone. And we should be able to make that... I don't know if I don't have any iron on me, so we'll take a stack of iron. And now we should be able to make a preservation chamber. Nope, wrong button. Alright, and now we can make preservation chamber. Oh, almost. I'm getting there. Now we can make the preservation chamber. And bam, preservation chamber. Now, we can get rid of that off our list. Now, I need snowballs, which I especially went over to the adjacent mountain to grab snowballs, but I don't know where I stuck them. I put them at the, I put them up here somewhere, I guarantee it. I think I put them in the cupboard, because I made a a mental note to myself, and I was like, I should stick them in the fridge because they'll melt. But that's not. This is Minecraft. We don't have to worry about that. So I need another redstone comparator, which is these guys. Boom. And boom. And boom. Now these things I don't think require power, but they upgrade the fridge. So now this thing can produce ice, and it won't use the last of an item. So there'll always be one of said item in here. So if I make a recipe with eggs, it'll keep one egg in stock no matter what, which I think is a cool little feature. And the ice thing, I think, will probably open up some more recipes. Probably not really right now because we have all those snowballs in the cupboard, so we don't have to worry about, you know, that. So let's get rid of that one. Now I want to make this. We need a bucket of lava, an iron trapdoor, and a stone bucket. So an iron trapdoor is like so. No. How do you make it? How do you do it? How do you do it? Is it just two? That's a pressure plate. There we go. Iron trapdoor, and a bucket of lava, and a stone bucket, or a stone button. So this, and this, and a bucket of lava, which I'll have to go fill up another tank soon. We're draining out pretty quick. And now we get this magical toaster that continuously stays hot because it has a bucket of lava, which totally makes sense. Now we have all this congested with the sink, the craft table, the stove. I think I'm going to stick it right here for aesthetic purposes. And now it doesn't do anything, it's just cosmetic. But over here now we can should be able to do things like toast, sliced bread, toast. And if I make the sliced bread, I'll be able to make toasted bread. So that's that. Then we can get rid of this. Now I want to make the fermentation bucket, which I can do. Just do this and this and this, because that will give us the capabilities of making yeast, which yeast can make all kinds of stuff: bread, wine. You know, a pretty significant amount of stuff. So now I need a bucket of milk, and I'm gonna burn through all my buckets. Now I need a bucket of milk. Actually, we'll grab 2 buckets of milk because I'll drink one, and it'll revamp my armor a little bit more. So let's grab some milk, drink one. Gives us regeneration and heals our armor. And it's still not completely healed. No, well, I'll just sit there and just drink a bunch of milk one day. And I need a plank. Better just... I don't have oak. Oh, I don't think it matters for this one. We'll use a jungle plank. And let's make us the milk jar. Now, I need to get a cow inside this milk jar, which is going to be interesting, to say the least. To do so, we kind of need to get the cow into a position. So let's do this here. I guess we'll just use a piece of stone. And we'll put the jar here. And now I need to get a lead, because I don't think I have any other animal catching tools. So, and we need an anvil. I always like this, like, trying to figure out how to do this in one of the other mod packs I did. I think it was Survival Stories. And I was like, do I literally got to figure out how to cram a cow in a jar? And I thought it was so cool when I figured it out. So I need 1 piece of slime, and we'll just take all this and just do, I think, oh, the milk jar didn't take a bucket. That's good. So let's do, I think it's 3 in 1, and then this gives us 2 leads. Let's see if we can get a cow out of there without losing half our animals. That would be the ultimate goal. You look like the winner. No. Sure. So then I gotta get heifer here over this jar. Aw. I think that's good. But you get back there. It's like, no, please, no. Okay, I think that worked. I think it worked. Let's see. Provides milk. I don't think it worked. What happened to my cow? Um. Let's try something different. Maybe we put this here, put this guy here, and put it above ground, and then get the cow to go on top of it. Don't you run away from me. This is how you do it. I'm fairly certain. And then, yay, cow in a jar. Okay, so we did it. I'll have to change that. This has to go back to being grass. I can't, that just can't happen. It's just not gonna happen. Let's just do this, and we'll do this, and boom. Alright, good enough. Now we have milk in a jar, or a cow in a jar, which I don't think it, like, gives you unlimited milk, but put this guy right here. Now, he'll produce milk, and it'll fill up, and then as you use it, it'll go back down. See, it's milk stored, whatever, millibuckets. So that gives us the cow in a jar, which I think is, like, the coolest, most ridiculous thing ever. So let's grab our quests and end this episode, because it is 42 minutes deep, and it's time to get some steel cooking. So we can claim this up. The sink and the fridge I have ready, so I can just grab those whenever. But thanks for watching, guys, and next episode, hopefully we'll be making some steel armor.